Hey guys, welcome in. You know what time it is, right? 3:30. I'm here. This is Slot Channels in Depth. Hey, I'm your host RhinoMan, and today was one of those days. It was a little bit difficult, but I got here. I want to know how you feel about this. I see some people in here right now. I want to wait until we get to 100 likes before I start this bonus. I want to know how you feel about that. I see a lot of channels do that out there, but I want to know what you think of that. Let me know. It's just a joke. I'm not going to wait for 100 people to get here. I saw some people leave right now, but it's all good. And Sister Yoshi's bringing in the platypus or whatever it is that she's bringing in. Hey, I see that this time. Okay, guys, you have to remember the topic for today is, slot channel events. And this series, you have to remember, is for the average viewer, not people that have channels. However, for the people that have channels, you can get some good insight from the viewers that are watching. Bradley Jones says, hate it. Bradley, I really don't know what to say because sometimes, hey, it really gets to me. So remember, this series right here is for viewers. Maybe not right now, but later on down the line, somebody might want to know what a slot channel event is, and they're going to see my face, this ugly face right here, coming at them with the slot channel event thumbnail. Hey, it's all good. I appreciate it. I had to drive into work today, so normally I don't listen to the news. However, today I did. Did you know there's a baby formula shortage? I knew about that, but I didn't know about the next shortage that they're talking about now. There will be blood in the streets. Trust me, there'll be blood in the streets. They're talking about there's a tampon shortage out there. Hey, it's just a joke, guys, but it's true. There is a tampon shortage out there. You can't find them in the stores. And I have 3 girls, and I used to have to go to the stores for that kind of stuff. So, hey, it's a true thing right now. It's happening. Now, Mrs. Rhino Man put her hand on her face because she knows. A few weeks ago, I had a viewer contact me and ask me how I get to the 7-star status for Caesar's Rewards. And I gave him some advice, but I just wanted to let you know that this is coming up. It's in Laughlin. It's a five-time multiplier credit. I usually go to as many of these events throughout the year that I possibly can, in order to get that 5-time multiplier for the tier status. Excuse me. To get the 5-time multiplier for the tier status. That's how you get there quickly, and you save your bankroll for those events, and you try and play for as long as possible. Not 3 minutes with $1,000. You try and spread it out over time in order to get there. As I do before each show, I have 3 questions for you. These 3 questions are a little bit different than usual, but hey, there's still 3 questions I want you to think about a little bit. What is something you want to know about a slot channel? As I said, it's for viewers. Maybe you want to know something about how they put their videos together, what they do when they're not at the casino, whatever it is, I want to know. That's question number 1. Question number 2, would you rather be the smartest person in the world or the richest person in the world? Think about it. The richest people in the world right now, they could lose all of their wealth and they would get it back eventually because they're smart. They know how to make that money, and they know how to get that money back if they lose it all. That's a question for you. Okay, here's the third question is, if you could only watch one slot channel, present company excluded, which would it be? I want to know. Let's recognize new subs, not really new subs, but subs to my channel that were in the beginning that I didn't really get to do because I didn't have this going. Spin and Win Slots, Nova Kane. Hey, Nova Kane, get it? I finally got it. Slot Lady 999, Deborah does slots. Hey, Debbie does Dallas, Deborah does slots, Vegas Girl Slots, and Courtney Slots. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Shout outs. Let's see who's in the chat right now. I saw right from the beginning. Lucky Obsessions. He's always the first one in here, and that reminds me, girl. Let's get it going. You know, Corona. Thank you, Corona. La cerveza más fina. Hey, I agree. Okay, guys. We have Randy the Slot Wizard. Comes on in. Love it, bro. Then we have Sister Yoshi with her platypuses or whatever they are. Bradley Jones says he hates that when they make them wait before they start showing the bonus. I know a lot of channels that do that. Becky A, hey RhinoMan. Melvin Lopez, thank you for coming in. Bradley Jones, always great to see you, Sister Yoshi. Gamblers Unknown, I love it when we spend a lot of money for others' entertainment, so viewers can help us out a little with some likes. Hey, true story. And that's a good point. The slot channels that are out there, they're producing content for you out of their own pocket. A lot of channels, a lot of other niches don't spend money to produce content. So it's sort of a different thing. And we're spending the money to produce entertainment for you. Sometimes we win, but I guarantee you that money is going back in, even if we win. Let's see, not Mrs. RhinoMan's disgusted with me right now with that stupid joke in the beginning. Yoshi Slots, what's up, bro? Little Dutchie, hey, she has the same thing that not Mrs. RhinoMan had. Let's see who else is in here. Melvin Lopez, I appreciate you and Barbara both. Thank you for coming in. I'm trying to go down the shot. Go down. Let's see. Chris and Lou Slots, thank you for coming in. Stacey's Slot Channel. We knew she was going to be driving home during most of this series, and I appreciate you tuning in to listen. You don't want to hear the news anyway. It's all bad. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. I think Little Dutchie, thank you for coming in. Goldie One Slots, I appreciate you. And there's my son, Duncan Fornes. Rhino son is in the chat. Thank you, son. I really appreciate it. I never watch anyone without a like. True story. Sadly, I'm not in the majority. Hey, that's awesome, bro. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you giving me that like. Okay, so now let's jump into it. Today we're going to talk about slot events. Fortunately, I have been lucky enough to be in a few different slot events. Some were good, some were not so good. Super Squirrel is in the house. Thank you. Sister Yoshi wants to know when I'm going to interview Rhino's son. Pretty soon. He graduates at the end of this year. Computer engineering. Hey, I'm looking forward to that interview. That'll be a great one. Oklahoma Casino Review Slots, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. So basically, what slot events are, not to be confused with, birthday events. Like NG puts on a big event in October, and there's been a lot of other events that have been put together where basically it's a birthday celebration. He invites fans, and it's freaking awesome. I was there last year. I really enjoyed that. It was fun. Becky A says, breaking news. They'll be building a Hard Rock casino less than an hour from me. I'll keep you updated. Hey, that means you're going to be at the casino all the time, Becky A. And I wonder where that is that they're going to build that Hard Rock casino. Please let me know, because you're in, I believe it's Bakersfield area. Let me know, because, hey, I'll be right there with you. And then we can start putting in our requests to start filming before they even have the casino built. And maybe by the time they get it built, we'll have the rights to film. It's a slot machine, Simon. Thank you for coming in. So doing a GoFundMe to gamble is not an event. No, you're absolutely correct. That is not an event. However, you can do it. I don't know how much you're going to get, but if you get a lot, I think people would jump on that and start doing those. Like, a lot of people would start jumping on that. So anyway, so not to get them confused with birthday events, but I've had the pleasure taking part in Corona Time Clip. Okay, there you go. Corona Time Clip. That's for my son right there. He should know by now. Um, Not to get them confused with other events, and I've been lucky enough to attend several of these slot events. And the slot events are simply this: they're either one of two ways. Either all of the channels are at one casino and they're playing different slots, and they go from one channel's live to another channel's live to another channel's live at one casino, or they're coast to coast events where one channel may start off on the East Coast, and then after their live is done, um, kick it off to another one. If you want to see the best event that I've partaked in, it was one of my best events was the Hit It and Quit It event. It's probably one of the ones that kicked off all of these events coming one right after another. They've probably been around for a while, but recently there's been a surge in different channels hosting events over, amount of time. And we'll get into what I think is the best way to do it. Randy, the Slot Wizards at Super Scroll. Yes, I do. Surprise! I'll do a surprise live tomorrow. Okay, fantastic. I'll look forward to that. Um, so I'll get into both kinds, but there's the kind where all the channels are at one casino, and the other one is where they're at different casinos and they pass it off to each other. If you want to see the one that I was in, the Hit It and Quit It, check the link out below. I won a major live after I vultured Chumba Queen's machine during the live. Hey, that was a good event. One of the funnest lives I had was just a recent one, not too long ago. It was a Major Chasers live, and that was May the 4th be with you. Wasn't a winning live for me, but it was one of my funner ones because I had a good time doing it. Got to meet a lot of people while I was there. I personally think that Michael, Gamblers Unknown, puts on one of the best events. He plans it out very well. He has all of the details scheduled for that, and then he makes sure that he has backup so that there's no gaps in it, and the transitions are very well. Also, Trent attended everyone's SoCal event. That was a fun event. James Spitzer put that one out. That was excellent. We were all down at Harris SoCal having a good time playing, and Becky A says it's in Tejon, California. Yes, Bakersfield, about 40 minutes south of me. Wow, that's going to be right at the bottom of the grapevine. So, yeah, I would love to find out about that one. That's not too far from me at all. Um, yeah, Barbara Castillo, my lucky day in Vegas. That day in Vegas, it started in the morning, and literally, I had never hit $1,000 ball on Dragon Link. That morning, I hit two of them. I hit three majors. It was incredible. During the live, I hit a major. Right after, I hit a major. It was really a fantastic event for me. So I really enjoyed that one as far as winning goes. Okay, so these events that come up, they've been coming up a lot lately, and a lot of different channels are doing them. Some are more successful than others. Others that are still learning. Spanglish Slots has one coming up at the end of this month. It's a Major Chasers group, all Spanish channels. It's going to be a fantastic event. You don't even have to speak Spanish in order to understand what's going on, because it's sort of like a soccer match. When somebody hits something big, it's just like when they say goal and everybody goes running. It's just like that. Taking off your shirt, it's going to be crazy. The Major Chaser events that Michael puts on, he normally says anybody that hits a major during his event, he will send them a shirt. I have to show you real quick because this came to me right after the Hit It and Quit It. I hope you guys could see that well. This is the hoodie that I actually got, the red hoodie, the Major Chasers hoodie. Awesome. Thank you, Michael, for that. That was one of the highlights of that event for me, and that's what I was going for. So it was an awesome event. I really appreciated attending. But in my opinion, I think the best events that are held by slot channels are this ones that showcase a lot of different channels in a short period of time, pretty much like the Hit It and Quit It or like Michael's events. They're 30 minutes long. So you get a chance to interact with the creator while they go live. And then you get to see them play for a few minutes because 30 minutes goes by like that. And then you get to see them play. You get to see their style of play, especially if it's a newer channel that you're not used to watching. You watch that and you get to see their interaction. For the channel itself, it's good for them because they get a lot of different viewers that aren't used to them because the event showcases a lot of different talent, a lot of different channels. So they get to enjoy um, seeing a lot of people in their chat. Some of these newer channels or some of the channels that are just starting out or haven't gone live, it gives them a chance to get comfortable going live. Bradley Jones says, I like the 30-minute and out. That's exactly it. So you go for 30 minutes, you meet the creator, you interact a little bit, boom, their live's over. It transitions right to another live that's starting out with a different creator, different slot machine. It could either be in the same casino or it could be across the state, country, wherever. They have slot machines and they're in the event. I think those are the absolute best events to hold. Some of the events, they like you to play an hour of lives. I personally don't like that because you don't get to showcase a lot of different talent. Oklahoma Casino Review, Major Chasers has helped grow my channel thanks to Gamblers Unknown. So true. If you guys are viewers and you want to enjoy some new talent or just different talent that you're not used to seeing, find one of these events. It's usually an all-day event because normally there's like 12 or 13 or 14 channels, or probably anywhere from 9 to 12 or 9 to 14 channels that are involved in the event. Like I said, 30 minutes back to back to back to back. You could get in there and get out. Let's see what Becky A says. As a viewer, I like slot events because that's another way of seeing different slot channels and being able to meet the channels that are in all at once. You're absolutely correct. Let me see here. Randy the Slot Wizard says James Spitzers goes to Alaska and now we have a tampon shortage. Just saying. Hey, I don't know if he took them with him or what. See, he does get bloody noses, and I heard those are actually good for bloody noses. So hopefully the altitude doesn't mess with them and he'll be okay. Just saying. Um, Let's see who else is in here. Ross says, "What variety channel? AC was so much fun yesterday." Hey, I appreciate that. I did see some of that video of yours. Um, Congratulations! I know you're going to be doing that on Tuesdays. Spanglish Slat says, "Super Squirrel, already a rock star. You're already a rock star. Appreciate it." Um, so anyway, so those are the best kind of events. I feel myself 30 minutes gives you enough time to meet the creator, see their style of play for a short period of time, and then boom, right on to another one. And it keeps it exciting, it keeps it entertaining. They don't necessarily have to be in the same casino. However, they could transition from one to another, which is great. Now, being at the same casino with a group of channels, man, that is an experience that's just on a whole different level. Because one, as the Hit It and Quit It event, you had, all of the channels right there. Long day. However, they all stick around and they root for you one after another. And we're all degen gamblers. You know how we do it. We like to play. We'll sit right next to the person that's playing or right behind them, and we'll be playing the machine ourselves. So throughout the day, all of the channels are participating in the event. They're cheering on the person that's live. At the same time, they're gambling themselves. And the experience with a live event like that is just for a channel is just beyond anything, because you're having so much fun with everybody that's around you at the same time, interacting with the chat and everybody that's in the chat. That's pretty much it. The hour ones, I personally, I try not to participate in the hour long, not because I'm broke, not because I don't like doing the hour long lives. I was doing 15-minute lives, which was long enough to go into the casino, play a little bit, and go and then quit the live. But I would still play, as degen gamblers do. Um, and most of my biggest wins came right after those 15-minute lives, when I ended the stream, walked over to a different machine, dropped some money in, and bam, I hit a couple of nice bonuses, as Michael Gamblers Unknown could attest to, because I was on the phone with him right after one of my live streams. Hey bro, look it, I just got the major. Hey bro, look, I just got $1,200 on this bonus. Kissy Cat says, I like the 15 minutes. Hey, the 15-minute quickies, they were fun. I'm going to start doing those again because I had a blast doing them. Becky A will be in 15 minutes. True story. It's a true story. Okay, so that pretty much is how slot events go. Now, for the channels, if you want to be in one of these events, I would say try and reach out to Michael. Try and reach out to Spanglish. I know Pamela, Slots Heavy Pamela PK, she has some coming up. The Yoshis have an event coming up that I think's already booked up. But for you to showcase yourself as a channel, try and participate in as many events that you can. Gamblers Unknown says, my next event will be a Major Chasers event, Mayhem, 15 minutes each. Hey, bro, count me in. I don't care when it's at. Count me in. I will definitely be there. RhinoMan Slots events allow viewers to discover new channels and be entertained for the channels. It's a great way to get exposure, without a doubt. Without a doubt, Spanglish Slots. Without a doubt. Okay, so what I discovered yesterday and the day before is, I'll go back because I'm talking a mile a minute right here, and you guys probably don't think that I'm looking at the chat. I'm trying to look at the chat and I'm trying to read it, but Los Angeles, public school upbringing, I can't read that fast. So I go back and I read through some of the comments, and I'm going to highlight some of the comments from yesterday's live that I saw that I thought were pretty funny, and some were pretty informative. First and foremost, Duncan Fornes said, maybe too many beers on Monday. Son, you lived with me for a while. Super Squirrel, Corona handicapped. Hey, true story. Okay, Gamblers Unknown said yesterday, lives are for the losses. The video, I think the topic was, what do you prefer, lives or recorded videos? Gamblers Unknown said the lives are for the losses. The videos are like Sports Center highlights, which is a true story, because you go through your videos and you pick out the best of the best to be one of the highlight reels on Sports Center. That was an excellent point. Absolutely 100% on point. Doris Kinsey, thank you for coming in. Kersey, thank you for coming in. Slotnista, I appreciate you. Gamblers Unknown, I think Jason, Mr. Handplay, will win that mayhem. Hey, I don't know. You would be surprised. Hello, James, my AKA Jimmy. Appreciate it. Okay, so NES said the topic was, what slot channels do you like, or what channels do you watch? NES's comments yesterday were, his two top channels are NG Slots #1 and NES Slots #2. I thought that was pretty funny. He also, the topic was super chats, and how people say, hey, I want to get a super chat, I want to get this super chat or whatnot. So his comment in yesterday's chat, I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but it was people super chat him. The topic was showing your face on video. Some channels don't show their face on video. Let's see. Becky A says gamblers unknown. You'll have everyone the 15-minute event doing fast taps. Might as well be 15-minute button slapping major chasers. Hey, that's that's not a bad one, because the button slapping will either tap them out real quick or they might get something. Anyway, so NES's response to not showing your face is that he said people super chat him not to show his face on camera. That's a true story. I think I've even done it to him a couple of times. Nini Slot said the topic was about um, putting out losing videos. People said, "Hey, you got to show your wins and your losses and everything." Nini Slot said um, her most viral viewed videos on TikTok were losing slots. I guess that just brings to the point. That's why so many slot channels are going over to TikTok, because they love to see the losses. Just saying, guys. It's jokes. Just go with it. That's why so many people go over to TikTok. I'm just saying. I know why a lot of people go over to TikTok, um, because they could get a little bit more out of the chat, as far as not people not taking things too seriously. Barbara Castillo says Spanglish shots. Yes, big dollars go faster like that. Absolutely correct. Um, Real quick, guys, I know we're coming up on our 30 minutes, but I don't know if you guys know. I think he might still be live, but Friday morning show, we're still going to have the 3:30 in the afternoon time. Barbara Casillo says TikTok is more rated R, LOL. I think sometimes it's a little bit higher up than rated R, like rated R 21 or something like that. I have no idea. But Friday morning, we have a special guest. It's an interview. For me, it's Coffee with RhinoMan. It'll be on at 9 a.m., but from the East Coast, it'll be on at noon. Hey, this guy is awesome. And a special shout out to Gamblers Unknown, who's helped me book this special guest. Tim, the Big Payback, will be on the channel. He is one of the OG slot channels and one of many to come on this channel for interviews. So I'm looking forward to having him on. Rhino Man, you're looking pretty dapper tonight, bro. Hey, thank you. I had to go into work, so I had to put on something besides the Rhino Man Slots slot t-shirt. You know, got to dress up a little bit for work. Not much, just a little, because I'm sitting in the car for 3 hours. So you figure. Anyway, Tim, the Big Payback, will be on the show 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon Eastern time. If you haven't watched one of his lives or one of his videos or even seen his channel, you need to go over and watch his channel. I was just on his live. He was killing it today. Awesome channel, awesome slot content without a doubt. You can see why he's one of the OGs, and I look forward to seeing him there. Tomorrow, as I did today's video, I think I want to keep this because I can't see the chat going across so quickly. What I will do is I will go through the chat. I will pick out some of the questions or some of the comments that I found really funny, and I will discuss that in our video towards the end of whatever topic we're doing, if time allows. Um, Bradley Jones, super nice guy also. Yes, he is a super nice guy. Get to talk to him tomorrow. It's going to be fun, and then we'll be ready for the interview Friday morning. Kino Kid and Candy are in the house. Thank you guys for coming in. As I said, I'm super excited for the Friday show, as well as the guests that I have to come on the show. I have a lot of guests lined up, and I have a lot more coming. I hope you guys tune in and enjoy what's to come. Kissy Cat, once I won 500 on free play, LOL. Hey, that's all good as long as you walked out and didn't give it back. That's one of the things I hate about myself. If I'm playing free play and I get something big and I lose it back, I always kick myself. When I go into the casino and I have $500 and lose it, not so much. But when I win it on free play and lose it back, that's when I don't like it. Guys, I love everybody in here. Please, before you leave, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you want to buy my program that tells you how to win, there's a link in the description below. It'll tell you how to win on a Dragon Link, just like that. And jokes, guys, jokes. Um, have a great night. Until next time, let the good times roll. Love you guys. Bye.